Are you planning to sell your home and you want to get the most money possible? Of course you do. I'm Tanya Evoy from the Evoy Real Estate team, Remax affiliates, and today I want to talk to you about how to create the most demand when listing your home for sale. It's extremely important that the agent that you choose have a strategy in place to create the demand, but there are certain things that you can do as a seller as well. So when we have a lot of buyers interested, that means more money for the sellers. Obviously, that's best case scenario. So we're keeping that in mind the entire time that we're marketing the property. But for you, some of the things that you want to convey to us is, what drew you to the home? What do you love about your property? This is always a really sentimental time to be selling for most people, and it can be a little bit emotional to sit there and talk about all the things that you love about this home. But chances are, if you loved it, somebody else is going to as well. So we always want to know what connected you to your home first. The second thing is we want to talk about the lifestyle that the buyers want. So if you're living in a home that's better suited for families, or maybe it's a farm with acreage and you've got these fantastic country views and lots of space to play outdoors, or it's a beautiful little condo that young professionals can live in, or a single family home. There's so many options to convey the proper message to the buyers for the lifestyle, and that's what we look at. We look at what kind of lifestyle are they going to be living when they're in this home. So the next thing is we want to make sure that we have a theme for every room. As professional real estate agents, we also have professional stagers on staff that will come in, meet with you, and go through every single room in your home talking about a theme that we want to portray. Because again, if they can see themselves there, they're going to want to buy it. So a theme for every room is a great idea to get the buyers connected. And that could be as simple as making sure that you have a relaxation space and they can see themselves relaxing in that space. Or you have a beautiful gym downstairs and we make sure it's staged properly for active lifestyle individuals. And then if you have kids, obviously a playroom would be perfect because then they can be in the playroom. So these are all things that we want to consider. The themes for every room is really important. The next thing we're going to talk to you about is a pricing strategy. You have to make sure that you have a great pricing strategy. And that is a lot more complicated than just saying, I want to get the most for my house. Of course you do. Everybody does. That is our job, 100%. But we do need to make sure that we're utilizing the proper pricing strategy to attract the most buyers to your home. And that may be different for every market, for every location, for every agent that you talk to. So just make sure that you're meeting with somebody that you trust and you agree with the pricing strategy and you're on board, because that is the best marketing for your home. The next thing is the staging. Obviously, there's a lot of staging that's going to be involved beyond just going through the rooms and trying to determine what the theme is. There's pre-packing, which we like to say, not decluttering, because pre-packing is you're going to have to pack the stuff up anyway. You're moving, you're going to want to have a lot of stuff out of the closets and things like that to make sure that people can see the space, because if they can see the space, they can connect with the space, and then they're going to pay more. So that's an extremely important point. A lot of people say, oh, I don't know, staging, I don't think we need it. You do. You really do, because it's going to get you more money in your pocket, and ultimately that's what you want. So when we talk to people about staging, we're talking about putting away things that are smaller than a baseball. We're talking about depersonalization. Mostly the depersonalization for me has to do with the security. I don't want pictures of your kids on the wall and then those photos going on the internet. Makes sense, right? And then obviously we want to make sure that we're depersonalizing the home in a way that doesn't limit the personal connection for the client when they're coming in. We want them to emotionally attach themselves to your home as much as they can, if they can see themselves in it, and the only way we do that is to neutralize the space. And then we obviously want to set the stage for the listing. So before showing, and again, we have a stager that comes in, we'll talk to you about all of this stuff, but when you're showing your home, there's so many things that you can do to make sure that it shows really, really well. So we have a checklist available for you. If you would like to get it, we can send it right over to you. Just comment, send us a DM, and it's a checklist on how to create the most demand when you're listing your home for sale. We go into a lot of different techniques, a lot of what I talked about here, and we'd love to help you out with that. So if you ever need any more information, we're here to help you. And I hope that you're able to create the most demand when you list your home for sale. Have a great day.